Bienvenidos y welcome. Welcome everyone to Nacimos Magicas, Born Magical, an 8-week intuitive journey reclaiming our soul gifts with Vanessa Cadorniu. I am so excited to have you all here and to be sharing the team that we'll be working with during this time and to let you know a little bit about what we're going to have. And it's so exciting because I know that many of you have signed up like 2 weeks ago. Many of you have signed up yesterday. And I hear emails and I get emails like, when is it starting? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? So we're putting up this video to let you know. So just taking a moment, wanting you to know that if you felt called to showing up here today, if you felt called to signing up, which you did, right? Because you're here, that there's something that's bringing you here because you're ready. You're ready to go deeper. You're ready to reclaim those soul gifts, those talents that are ancestral gifts, are your innate gifts that each and every one of us is born with, and often we're turned away from because society tells us to just focus on our mind. Before I go any deeper on this, I wanted to introduce everyone to Deb Shell. Deb, say hello.
Hi there, everyone. Welcome.
Yes, and so Deb is going to be helping us out in this community in the School of the Healing Arts. And Deb Shell will be our community manager, supporting us, putting up videos, helping out as I'm in sessions doing other things. And she'll always be here. You might see her posting stuff so you know who she is. She's also going to create another separate video that is going to help you manage the Mighty Networks community. I don't know if you wanted to say anything about that, Deb, or anything else.
Sure. So my name's Deb Shell again. I am the founder of Find Calm here, and Vanessa is a founding partner with my community I had created in the last few months on this platform called the Mighty Network. And in collaboration with Vanessa, I'm going to be supporting this community as well to help Vanessa find a little bit of calm in her life and to give her a little relax and relief and assistance. So I'm here to support you. You're welcome to direct message me if you have questions, and I will be doing a little demo video to show you how to get around this platform since it might be a little different from what you're familiar with.
Great, thank you, Deb. I'm so excited. Yes, as most of you know, because you've been with me through Reiki, you've been with me through readings, you've been with me through, deep ancestral healing hypnosis sessions. This has been a very intense time, but I didn't want to back out. I wanted to keep showing up. And now, thankfully, with Deb, we will find more calm, more support. I wanted to also let you know what you will be receiving and the process of this course. And so I'm going to share our screen again. When I find the information that I wanted to share. Here we go. Okay, good. Okay. Perfect. All right, and so I wanted to show you all what is the plan for this course, in case maybe you forgot. Now, what I'm super excited about is that you are basically the first cohort for this new program. This program is a reincarnation of my intuition boot camp. So many years ago, I decided to take everything that I learned, todo lo que había aprendido, and put it into one course, because when I started as an intuitive, exploring my spirituality, exploring everything, my grandmother, my mom, even my great-grandma taught me stuff when I was little, but they also taught me what they knew, and there was so much more. And when I looked around back in the day, we're talking like 40 years ago or 35 years ago, I didn't see these courses because we didn't even have Wi-Fi. And so over time, I created Intuition Bootcamp to give us building pieces. And so each module is like the foundation for the next. So it's important to go from one into the next, into the next, into the next. And then I think, Deb, right, that the next will unlock once we finish one of them, right? Like we have to go from one to unlock the next. I also want to share with all of you that if you don't get to listen to the module, don't be scared to come on to the Zoom call, because intuition is fluid. Intuition is in flow. It's not like you need to do the modules in order to have intuition. Each and every one of you already have intuition, And all we're doing is diving deeper. All we're doing is being in a beautiful, supportive community where all of you are on the same journey. I've been on this journey for such a long time. And so you'll be getting guidance, support, and love so you can relax the fears, the doubt, the questioning that sometimes piles up in life, right? So you can allow yourself to flow, because intuition is really not about control. Intuition and spiritual growth is not about, I'm going to make it happen. It's really about letting go of all of the things that we've been taught in some ways so we can allow ourselves to flow into our knowing and also get to know our intuition. And so this is a reincarnation of my intuition boot camp. I had a business coach who told me to use intuitive leverage. I was never that comfortable with that word. And so I decided to shift it, but I did get a lot of business people at that time. And so over 260 healers, therapists, CEOs, entrepreneurs, community organizers, activists, empaths took that course. And now I'm recreating it. So please be patient with me and delivery sometimes, because I am recreating it weekly as I deliver it to you. And this is what you can expect as you go through the course. You will have this invitation to come into the course Sunday, Monday. I'm hoping for Sunday, right? So if you're here, you've already received the invite and you're watching it. The foundations will be honoring our ancestors and our sacred inheritance, being mindful that each and every one of us comes from different practices. No one practice is the correct way. So we'll be talking in general, and then I'll be sharing my practices. Creating space for reclamation. That means creating an altar space or creating space within ourselves, right? Because we're all so busy right now, right? It's the pandemic, but yet we're all so busy. And so how do we make that space? Because intuition is like a muscle. The more we use it, spirituality, the more space we give it, the more love, the more lack of control we give it, the more it flows. And that requires patience, right? And so those two foundational videos will be supporting you setting that up. Week 1 is the one who knows la que sabe. And so that's tapping into your basic intuition and your gifts. Week 2 is the dragon dancer. Sometimes I hear people say, oh, I want to eradicate, fight, get rid of my fear. And I'm like, no, girl, your fear is there to help you. Our fear is really not the enemy. A lot of times when we have fear, we better listen to it. But many times our fear is outdated. It's something that worked for us in another time. And maybe now we need to learn to dance with it so it can relax and allow us to keep growing. Week 3 is all about our intuitive sensitivity, being an empath, dealing with real world stress and deep change. So I'll be sharing secrets for healing and grounding, protection, developing your psychic shield. I actually love that module. Week 4 is a past life traveler. Some people have told me in this group already that they're like, I know I'm so intuitive. I know that maybe I've done healing work in the past. I'm very called to like wizardry or witchcraft or curanderismo or shamanism, but yet I'm holding back. This week will be the one where you'll have a guided hypnosis to help you release the fear. And please remember too that because I am a hypnotherapist, even the way I do, I guide a meditation is not like a regular meditation. I'm giving subliminal messages to release, to let go, to go deeper and deeper every time. And so you're being supported even in a subconscious way, right? In integrity. Week 6 is guidance whisper. You know, some people hear, some people see, some people feel. If you never heard before, you just might begin to on week 6. And there's no one ability that's better or worse. It just is. And I really trust that our higher self is giving us the information the way it's supposed to come through us, right? So there's no right or wrong. It just is, and we're different. The more we pay attention to it, the more it grows. Week 7, a lot of people have talked to me about mediumship and telepathy and what is its place in intuition. And so we're going to dive deeper in this and connect maybe with somebody who's passed over if you feel comfortable with it. And if you don't feel comfortable connecting with somebody in your own family, we can connect to someone who's passed over that we don't know. There's going to be a lot of cool information on how to protect ourselves as well. With week 6, we're going to be flowing into how do we integrate all of this knowing, manifesting alchemist. How do we bring in the knowing of our ancestors and connecting to our spirit guides and tapping into our intuition and our abilities and bring it into the world so it could actually help us have a better life, a better relationship, a better health. Now, this is absolutely a safe space for all people, all genders, all beliefs. If you come in here and you have your own religion, this is not a course where we're going to invite you or guide you to release it. This is something that can go along and works in tandem with any of your current belief systems. So please let us be patient. Let us be loving with each other. It's not a race. It's not a competition. It's a journey, and all of us are different. And we don't know why some people get this gift or some people get that one. There are people who did this course twice and then like exploded open, and now they're working psychics. And they were like, I'm not intuitive. And now it's their livelihood and they love it. And so how does this all work? Well, you're in the Mighty Network now. We know that we have support from Deb. We are going to receive a module and a PDF every Monday. So every Monday you're getting the next module. You could watch it, you could listen to it, you could do it during that week. You could even do it into the next couple of weeks. It's there for you. It's not disappearing. Deb's going to show us how to navigate. There's not much in there, but she's going to help us like with what's there. So every Monday you get a new module, okay, that you watch at your own time, at your own pace. So please, no stress and no worries around that. Every 2 weeks, we will gather live on Zoom. And so the link is already there. Deb will show us where it is. And it's from 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, every 2 weeks on a Wednesday. So those dates are September 16, September 30, October 14, and October 28th. Now, I just want to add that if a lot of people miss, sometimes I throw in a bonus one. I can't guarantee it, right? Because there's a big number of people here. We'll figure it out. But just know that if enough people miss, I will throw in a bonus because I have no issue with that at the same time. If you wind up missing, you could always post questions in that week's Zoom call event, and I will read them as I go through or before I go through the Zoom, and we will answer your questions. So no intuitive or empath left behind. We will definitely pay attention to you. We will support you no matter what. Even if you have questions after the Zoom, I will go in and I will help. And there'll be other people in the course who've taken the course already that I've asked to come on, who know the course, who will also guide you. What if I miss class? As I said before, all of the classes are recorded. You can send a Q&A, and you're going to have the material available. It's going to be available for you, I mean, indefinitely, I'd like to say. And there are different ways for you to access it after this course. I still have to figure out that part, but it's there for you. I'm not going to shut it off or take it off. Okay, so we'll figure it out. What if I need one-on-one support? When we have Q&A and you ask a question, I'll give you that support there. If it goes deeper into like questions about your life, about your business, about your relationship, I would say that it would be better for you to email me. And if you want me to like intuit something or go deeper into the Akashic Records, I think it's better for a session. I'm also figuring out like what kind of discount I want to give everybody who's in this group, because I do want to offer you accessibility to having a session with me if you need it. And so that is really all that I wanted to share with you. And as we come back, just know that you're guided, know that you're held, know that each and every one of you are here because you've been called deeply. Some of you are already psychics that are working. Many of you are already Reiki practitioners because you've gone through the Reiki class, right, with me and with each other. And so you'll be seeing a lot of familiar faces, a lot of new faces. Let's really extend our welcome. And don't worry, Deb's going to guide us so you could turn off notifications if you don't want things pinging during the day. And also know that because there are folks there, I think there's going to be like 2 other people in there who will be able to support us. And I'll name names later as I get the final confirmations on that. That you are being held during these 8 weeks, that you're being loved not only by me, by Deb, by the folks that are going to come in and support, but also by your own guides, by your own higher self, by your well ancestors, and by your deepest wisdom. So thank you so much for saying yes to Nacimos Magicas, Born Magical, and I'm so excited, and gracias. Gracias por estar aquí. Thank you, Deb.
Thank you, Vanessa. I'm so excited for this course. It sounds amazing. So can't wait to get in and meet everybody.
Yes, and thanks, Deb, for helping me set up and feel calmer about doing this. So mucho amor, everyone. Ciao. Gracias.